so I'm playing The Witcher here. Taking a little break from studying. With the King of Beggars.
How are things?
Good.
Need to get my
About time we made something clear, Sorceress.
sword repaired.
High time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the Temple Guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please,
Yeah.
Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
I just wanted to make sure I can hear myself there on the live stream. Alright.
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Probably about to
Ever
play
thought of
this
seeking a seat
YouTube
on the
video.
City Council?
Next
City
altcoin jam
Council
with huge
is a
potential.
puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the
That's,
Eternal Fire as
clickbait,
its
but
puppeteer.
Big boy
Until
crypto
recently,
is
that is, when Radovid
the biggest
and his
community,
witch
so
hunters took the reins. The
are you
semblance
gonna
of
do?
power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
sanity.
I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Excuse me.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
I'm gonna start
6
playing
months
this
ago,
video
if somebody
here.
said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined.
Oh,
Madam
it.
Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
I was trying
Don't
to pay
fret.
attention to the
Bound to be
story.
back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Great name.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed.
Dead cat in the
Luckily,
river.
it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up
Well,
anyway.
still shouldn't pay him.
Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heel.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
And don't throw my shit in the river again.
Even with their everyday feelings. Don't Rainbow. What does the fox say? My favorite. It's one fox. Again, so these were the videos we saw in Wonder.
Sword would be so much better if it wasn't broken. I'm actually gonna pause that because I'm not paying attention to it. Oh cool, and now I am overbearing.
There's a draft. Should be enough. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Lever. Found it.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that
Judging by
anymore.
what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
I mean, shit, it's your fucking shit, girl. Got me swimming for it. I actually need to go sell my stuff. So I can actually swim. I haven't seen a blacksmith anywhere around, y'all.
What kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
We can go at it here, or at my place.
Greetings.
Oh, here it is.
What's strange about...
What's strange is you. Everyone knows witches are freaks, mutants, unnatural. And this here's a decent brothel for whores with principles. Well, spit it out.
Last I checked, everything was where it should.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, doesn't look like I can sell my stuff to her. Guess I can get rid of this stuff. Not really doing much for me inventory wise. I'm about to go to this other. Guess I could buy some food and drink here. I don't really like to get the alcohol though because it makes me all blurry. That's not very fun when fighting. Buy up a lot of food probably. Cool. So better merchant here. Didn't know this was a brothel. So when I'm full, I just drive all the way to where I need to go. It's not running, but the same as walking. I mean, but it's better than walking. Yeah.
Welcome.
What do you...
Alrighty. 216. Nice. To go for. Even better. It's not gonna be able to. Does not have enough money to buy all my stuff. Usually, sometimes when you walk away for a bit.
So long.
Alright, so bye. Back to him.
Welcome.
What have you got then?
He does not. Does he have anything I actually can buy though? Let me see. Ghouls and All Ghouls. I think I already have that book. I don't think I need anything on him. I guess I could always get more food. Ugh, it's too much. Oh, here's a little bit more money now. So should sell that to him. Alright, well, I am no longer overwhelmed,
so long.
Find this parcel. Need to find. Looks like something over there. Found it. Oh, she don't know.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in the filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered.
I don't know what
memory
happened in the last
completely.
game. I still have
Good.
to look it up. I
That
did
should stop
do
people
that.
from taking advantage of you.
But this is the
Someone's
first
been
game
taking
that I
advantage of me.
played. It
I
was
have,
the best.
for one.
I've never even intimated.
It was the
We need
best,
to
like
hurry.
one of the best RPGs I've ever played aside from Zelda. But that didn't come out until like years later.
Greetings, sorceress.
Zelda is by hands down the best game I've ever played in my entire life. Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true
Nintendo
experts.
definitely knows how to make a game.
But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course.
Yeah, half an event.
Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
Should tell them to pay it off, right?
We need to place these crystals around the greenery, near anything that looks rat-related.
Oh!
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
I mean, I don't personally have a problem with rats.
I think I
but
plugged every hole in
I
there.
have a problem with infestations.
Get ready for some magic fireworks.
Sometimes.
Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled.
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair.
This is true.
So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's my answer for like every time somebody asks me how somebody's doing, I say he's fine.
I got my answer.
I mean, unless there is something wrong with him or something like that.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
I should have made him pay me up front.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Fire magic's supposed to be off limits.
Here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
Oh.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Let him live.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me, duped and trapped. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yes, I'll do that.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you.
Yeah, I should.
Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Cool. So technically got...
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
One
Thanks, Geralt.
half more than I would have.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try.
Oneiromancer
She's taking a job close by.
People who can see the future of
Follow
their dreams.
the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejan
Aromatic
Kier, is a rich
dreams.
banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Dreams, magic,
Another
and shit.
rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Alright, I really need to find a blacksmith, but it's kind of weird. I haven't seen one yet in this town. Wait, how's this level 7? The last one was like level 10. I always like to do the quest in order as far as level goes. But I do need to find a damn... Oh, there goes a blacksmith right there. Cool.
Need something sharpened?
Alrighty. So now I can sell all my stuff. 110. So this, ooh. Do some spending here first, so he can give me enough for that one. Alright. Let's see, does he have anything I need? Alright, obviously this sure weapon repair kit. Repair kit. Need both of those. Upgrade, repair. I don't think there's anything I know how to make that's better than what I have. So now he should be able to give me nice. Just what I needed.
So long.
I am the dreamer. Actually, I saw. So we go to that and that. Let's get all the missions so I can just go do them at will. Get these just so it's done and out of the way. I don't do the Gwent ones though. I don't really care for the Gwent game. It's probably fine or good or whatever. I just don't really care for it. Not that I don't care for it. I just don't like usually feel like playing it.
It can't be. White hair, yellow eyes, slashed face. Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
All right, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Sure,
I'm glad to look over what you got.
Knowledge spell with already have that. Guess I'll just buy every book that I don't have. If I can afford it. I already have that one, I think. The Necronomicon. Alright. I'll go ahead and read these books and probably give them right back to you. I'm not actually going to read them, but, you know, going through them will give you more information on a shitload of stuff, so.
Interested in books? Let's see these books.
Okay, I'll take these books back. All these gonna be 8. If that's the case, I might as well keep them. Whatever.
Farewell.
I'll get myself a haircut too. Get out of my way.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razor?
Need a trim. Think you can...
I don't like that. Loosely gathered, tied behind the head. Save except for a ponytail. That's all I just had. Long and loose. Shit on the side, shit on top. Ponytail. Or is that on my hair? Let's try this one. That was not bad, but I liked what I had. Swag. Alright.
So
that was a waste of money. Alright, so got all of the quests. Shit, did not mean to take that.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant. A freak. A useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Bailiff's a harsh man.
Yeah.
Best not cause any trouble here.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
You've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not to be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Listen to it. Isn't it just the first brother bricks?
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Oh, looks like I can... Oh, excuse me. I like Gwen. Gwen is very useful, especially when you're playing on a hard mode.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Check the bathroom first.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Hey, you drop better than me.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Boo! Did I
Kinda-
scare you?
Kind of look like one of them other things. The thing I saw at the swamp.
I could tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having this sort of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. Or not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer.
Nope.
So I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
I mean, I could just kill you.
Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
I mean, I actually would probably just
I won't stop
stun the motherfucker out, but I mean, me here, but you didn't pay to live here. Then again, it's not like you can, because you're a monster. You do need a place to stay. Yeah, whatever. Tease, what to tease?
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Bye.
Truth is, I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Quite the opposite. I did make a deal with her, so I should stay true to my word.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty hard, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Oh, there's that. Sorry, bro. I would have thrown that mug out, but you know, I don't know. It's like you can't really stay here, and you can't keep hunting. Like you can't do that. It's kind of Messed up. But no use in finding your spilt potatoes.
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches are
Look at these guys.
Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. Home we will go.
If only that were easy. Only if it were that easy.
Master Clayton has the honor to announce the betting is now. Gorgeous George, known also as Pile Driver, is the name.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Very cool.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case,
I don't know.
I'm listening.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom
a farmer with a pitchfork.
She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yes, there's something else.
All right.
I don't know if me saying all this stuff is helpful or not.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Brokilon Forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Brokilon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny?
By something more.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker? The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.